You're listening to the West Ham is Why We Drink podcast. Like hanging at the pub with your West Ham mates.
Welcome everybody to West Ham's Why You Drink.
Episode 42.
Whose number's that? It's too
42.
high for numbers now.
There was somebody playing 42 the other day on the pitch, wasn't it? That kid that came on as a...
What, Emmanuel? He was
his name, Emmy Amanominal.
I think he was 46.
Was he
Shocking
46?
for the goal as well.
There was somebody that was a 42. I remember it. Oh, who cares?
Anyway, I'm Adam Frankel.
I'm Wayne McMullen.
And I'm very happy to be back after the shambles. You had some binting with you last week.
Yeah, the bird with all fur coat and no knickers.
Whatever. I do follow her on Twitter, but... Okay, God. Just to prove to the listeners who are put through my torturous voice every week, I did listen, and I have got some feedback if you would like to hear it.
You know, I'd love to hear your feedback, mate, because I can always edit it. You know that.
That's true. For the people listening, this might be edited as well, so this is a waste of time. But just in case, for some reason, just in case integrity just happens to go over Wayne for the first time in his life, hopefully, and what was I saying again? I've totally forgotten.
I don't know. What, is your memory still bad from dying?
I think it might be. I think it might. No, I do have some feedback, though. I'm only... Right. So the first thing, I would appreciate it if you never put a freaking police siren on at any time in the podcast. I was going to say before,
did it scare the shit out of you?
Yeah, this is the first time that Wayne's hearing this feedback as well, just so you all know. Yeah, did it? Well, like most people, I listen to the podcast while I'm driving, and I don't want to hear sirens. It's bad enough I'm playing games on my phone. Did you
check around? Did you check around to see if anyone was on there? I love that. I'm going to have to do that next time that you take a break.
No, don't do that ever again. Also, you talked about I didn't want a T-shirt. It was less of I didn't want it, more I was like, nah, you don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, exactly. Just like I said, nah, don't worry.
It was more like me being cool, though. I think that was important.
Was it being cool? Because I ordered you one.
Oh, God.
Triple extra large.
Well, that's nearer to you than me.
Dude, you don't know how close to the truth that is.
So 2 more items. The first one, I'm going to get a little bit serious.
Okay, be serious.
If we get another ban on Twitter, I'm banning you from our Twitter.
I can't believe they banned me for saying eat shit and die.
Well, here's an idea, Wayne. Let's not tell people to die on Twitter.
Yeah, but it was GSB. I had to. I was fuming.
I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Adolf Hitler who's already dead.
Well, we can't get another one because I think it's like a 4 weeks ban next time.
And if that happens,
let's save it up for something
banned.
good.
Okay, and then the last, really, I will say it was a pretty, sorry, you're going to edit anyway. It was a really good podcast. Right, so I'm sure you'll edit that out and make it sound as though I said something different. But
no, I'm going to leave it just the way it is because I'm in this no edit phase right now. It's like I just decided, I don't care how long the episodes are. I don't care how much I bore people. I don't care how many things you say wrong. I'm going to stop trying to make you sound good, and I'm actually just going to let it roll the way it is from now.
Good. Well, I've been Adam. He's been Wayne. Stay positive. Love your lives. I'm going to go to Andy's and get some frozen custard. Okay, no, but the highlight of the show, hands down, was soon-to-be birthday girl, Lily. Happy birthday, Lily.
Oh, you thought she was good?
Oh, my gosh.
She's
got a question.
She's a cheeky little bugger, isn't she?
Oh, is she in bed?
No, she's out watching television right now.
Last week, she did talk about punching you, and I really was shouting at the podcast. I was like, yes, Lily, punch Wayne, punch him.
None of that was rehearsed, you know that? None of it.
Well, of course
Absolutely
not.
None of it.
She doesn't care about rehearsals. She's too much of a diva. She gets it from you.
Well, do you remember? When she first started on the podcast? That she'd just be like, "I don't know what to say, Daddy. Tell me what to say." So I'd write down stuff for her to say.
Oh yeah,
and true. Now she's such a freaking ham. She comes in. I mean, I love her to death, and happy birthday from Daddy, sweetheart. You know, I love you. But I was really, it was funny because she's like, "You're going to cut that out, aren't you, Daddy?" And I'm like, "No," I said, "I'm leaving it in because you were really good." Apart from she would not leave the microphone. She was actually as bad as Rebecca. Rebecca wouldn't leave the microphone either.
What do you mean she wouldn't leave it?
I think it was a phallic thing. I think she was playing with it too much. So our first ever topless episode, Adam.
Okay, I don't believe that either of you were actually topless.
So, I wasn't, but she was.
All right. Anyway, I will not talk about Rebecca's tittering anymore. What is the next segment, Mr. Wayne?
What is a very good question. In fact, what was that?
Hey. So we had 2 games.
Yeah, we did. The one game that I'd really like to forget, which is Arsenal versus West Ham. Rebecca got it right. She said 2-1 to Arsenal.
I do want to add that I, as a listener, also heard about the fact that the recording didn't work and you had to re-record it. I was not in Las Vegas during the re-recording time, but I was also not notified about this re-recording.
It's very, very true.
Well, not even a denial. You're not even going to try and deny it. You're right. You're right. You lost on the fixed quiz. Screw you.
Where's world, party time, excellent.
There you go. But no, when Rebecca goes, she says, "Well, you're going to call up Adam and have him do it as well." I'm like, I said, "No, you won the quiz. So you're doing it." So I said, "We've got to get this out of the way."
You perv, you just wanted to spend an hour alone with her. I know your game.
It was worth it, though, for all of her stupid things that she said.
She's awesome.
Worth it. She's a brilliant girl.
We'll get her. I wonder.
Good God. So how about the Hallmark game? The whole game.
The Hallmark game.
The Hallmark game. Were you like in turmoil? Because I know that Hull holds a special part in your heart because... and I don't mean to, talk about like the thing that killed you nearly. But I mean, you actually worked for Hull for a while, didn't you?
Yeah. No, Hull City are definitely my second team. There's no question. I lived in Hull for 10 years. Yeah, I worked for Hull City Football Club in their education.
Which is why you predicted that they'd lose 3-1.
And I was right, wasn't I?
No, you wasn't. They lost 5-1, mate.
Yeah, but that happened after the 90th minute. I was only given a prediction.
No.
My prediction was only within the 90 minutes.
No. You didn't get it right. You got the result right. You just didn't 90 get the minutes. Score right.
Oh, no.
No. Because I could say I got the result right at 20 minutes.
No, you can't, dickhead, because you said 2-1 and we were 3-0 up.
Oh, shit. Oh, well, blimey. So anyway, who was your top shelf from that match?
Hands down for me, no question about it, Yarmolenko.
Really? See, I was thinking possibly Yarmolenko, but I tell you what, I mean, I was like an idiot and I paid the money and watched the match. I was really impressed with Wilshere.
But do you think you were impressed because he was actually playing, not injured, and you're like... Because here's the thing, like Jack Wilshere, a fit Jack Wilshere is incredible.
He was just so smooth through that midfield, mate. I mean, just like the passes he was connecting for people were just incredible. I just thought he was unbelievable. Him and Cullen. Cullen, I thought, was brilliant.
Hold it, what the hell is that shit?
Oh, who am I talking about? No, that's the other game, for crying out loud. Cullen wasn't playing.
No, Cullen was one of the people with coronavirus.
Hello. What was the kid's name? The kid that came in at
Elise.
I can't think of his name now.
Not the Elise. Ashby. Harrison Ashby.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
Scottish lad,
Ashby. Hey, he's a Scotland under 21, isn't he?
David Moyes' nephew.
But another kid was brilliant. I thought he was really something special.
Yeah, I mean, Dregs. Who do you have for Dregs? I mean, mine's a little bit harsh.
I'm going to say the same thing that I always say, even though I only came on for 3 minutes. I didn't come on for 3 minutes. I can't get that stupid Arsenal match off my mind. I really can't get that match off my mind. That's what the problem is. But no, I'm still not impressed with Anderson. I'm not. I'm really not. I saw him on 3 occasions pull his leg up and back out of tackles when
set up one of the goals, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah, he did. And didn't he get fouled for the penalty as well?
No, that was Haller that got fouled for the penalty.
Oh, okay.
But no, it's just I don't like the lad. I really don't like the lad. Wow. So, and he's got the opportunity to have a really perfect afro, and he doesn't do it. And half the time when he was making those passes, he was passing to the opposing side. How about you?
Yeah,
you said it's controversial. Who have you got?
Well, I think either why am I doing this to myself? Emmanuel.
What's his name again, mate?
Mabor Longello Emmanuel.
The kid with the dreads, right?
Basically, I think, at least I hope I'm getting it right.
That goal was his fault.
The first goal was totally his fault. Yeah, it was. He just got totally... It was just not good positioning, poor defending. And then Darren Randolph maybe could have saved it, but, I'm going to just... And I think everyone else played pretty well. It was a comfortable game. It
was. Yeah. There was a spell of about 10 minutes there in the second half where I was like, shoot, are they going to come back and do this? Yeah. Didn't you feel that in the second half?
I don't know. To be honest, I didn't.
Mate, you texted me and said, what's this deal with Moyes not being on the field? And I'm watching the game and I can see a skinny geezer with blonde hair, with grey hair on the pitch. I thought it was freaking Moyes. I had no idea that he was off. I had no clue.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I mean, before that game, I was worried. I thought if it was COVID, I was surprised they allowed the game to go ahead.
That surprised me a little too. I mean, do you think they should let the game go ahead? I mean, because the 3 of them were mixing in the changing room with everybody.
Yeah, I do. And the reason why is because, the test results come back quickly now.
True.
My housemate plays football and they get tested twice a week and they go in and get their test in the morning. Comes through in 3 to 4 hours and then they train in the afternoon. And so since the game, everyone else will have already been tested probably twice.
Yeah.
And at that point...
I'm biting my tongue right now not to say anything irately political.
Well, yeah,
I'm not going to, but...
Good boy. But yeah, I actually think they should go ahead and play it. It gives us a little bit of normalcy. It gives us... I think it does a lot for us as human beings struggling through a pandemic to at least have football.
No, I agree with you in that respect. Even though we can't actually go along to the matches, it gives me something to look forward to on the weekend. Although being the sort of like in the household where my wife is scared of her own shadow, it's kind of depressing too.
Yeah, but I've seen that shadow. I thought it was going to kill me last
massive,
time.
Isn't it? Oh my God. £30 I put on, mate. £30. I'm looking like fat bastard from Austin Powers.
Oh, I always thought you were, but you'd lost some weight.
Fuck you.
Get in my belly.
Well, I tell you what, you know what's really good when you get in your belly?
What?
Is actually listening to something on a really decent football app.
Oh, like what?
Like ComeOnYouIrons.com.
Love that. And I love the app.
For West Ham fans everywhere, this is the ultimate football app for you. For match highlights, interviews, and the best West Ham videos and podcasts. Download the free COY Irons app now from the App Store and Google Play.
So, mate, how about predictions for the next match?
Okay, so...
You got the Wolves.
Yeah, I reckon that we are going to lose 4-1.
You really think it's going to be that big a scoreline?
Yeah, but you know who we play during the week, right? Do you know?
No, who?
Well, the next round of the Cup.
I didn't see the draw yet. Was it Everton?
It happens a week in advance, which actually means, I guess, did they draw the next round today? Maybe they did. But it's Everton.
Oh, that's going to be a tough match.
So yeah, it will be.
We've got a couple of tough ones coming up. Oh, well, there goes the cup run.
No, I think we'll beat them.
Okay, well, I think we're going to win against Wolves, and I think it's going to be 2-0. And I think we'll beat Everton as well.
I hope so. I'm excited.
I'm going 2-0 as well. 2-0 for both of them.
And then it's getting close. I think that's quarterfinals after that already.
Blimey. It would be nice to have a cup run, but I mean, just our luck, we'd probably get a decent cup run, make it through to the final, and get relegated. That's just the way things are.
We'd make it. You know what? No. Here's what's West Ham. And I can tell you now, this is what's going to happen.
What's that?
We're going to win the League Cup, and none of us will be allowed in the damn stadium to watch West Ham lift the trophy. You don't get more West Ham than that. You don't get more West Ham than that.
Exactly. It's going to be an empty Wembley,
and it'll be the League Cup. It won't be the cup that matters. It'll be the League Cup, and it'll be our first bit of silverware, and we'll be like, unbelievable. That we've gone every week for 30 years. The first time we lift a trophy, we can't even go.
And there was us making fun of Liverpool. It's going to happen, isn't it? Oh, God almighty. I remember a couple of episodes ago, Adam, you actually said that you'd be quite happy if we started the season with no signings, right?
Yeah, I did.
I think you and me are the only people that feel that way.
Well, I think that a lot of people, it's to do with expectations. Everyone else is signing players and it's frustration. Now, when I said that was before the sale of Diangana. It was before
Diangana. Yeah, true.
And so now I would probably say I've slightly changed my mind. Well, but it's not because I think we should get players in. I just think that if the board are going to sell off our assets, they'd better replace them. And it's more to do with that, the principle of them taking more money out of the club, than it is of us adding to our squad.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we've moved on from the Tarkowski saga, because that was driving me mental. I've really had enough of that. I don't think he's worth that sort of money. And he's 27 years of age. No way. I would love to see somebody come in and give Cresswell a run for his money, and that's about it. I'd be happy with us picking up a left back. And then I think, these young kids that have been showing their larks, I think are pretty good. So I think, they're having quite fun having their shenanigans out there.
Yeah.
They've been quite social about it, aren't they?
They're being fairly social about their dodgy little shenanigans.
They're sort of having rather social shenanigans, aren't they?
No, now it's time for
social shenanigans.
Presented by Hammers Poles.
So anyway, let's just say a big thank you to all our social media followers, and you can find those links on westhamerswhilewedrink.podbean.com. I told you we've been doing some Instagram, and I know you don't follow Instagram at all, but
I'm not an Insta-ho.
You're not an Insta-ho, but we've been getting a lot of feedback from people on Instagram. Ton of it. I posted something there about I did a nice picture of Haller, and I said, is Haller being treated badly, or does his lack of playtime reflect his lack of passion? His get up and go, so to speak. And I had 6 different people come back with replies there, which is, we haven't had that many replies since you accused me of cheating on the penalty shot out.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Okay, well, I won't then. So anyway, the first one was from...
Cheat!
From
cheating bastard!
They're real key lead-ins. I can't even pronounce this bloody thing that you said here, but you said he's been treated horribly by a terribly timid manager. Do you think that Moyes is timid?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't see him as timid. I see him as thoughtful.
Say his name again.
I can't bloody pronounce it, mate. And I copied that.
Just do it one more time.
They're all Kyle It's the real Kyle Edens. Blimey. We know him.
I know. That's why I made you go back and do it again. You absolutely bastardized his name.
Butchered his name. Kyle, honest to God, Kyle, put a freaking capital letter in there something, because it's tough for us old people to read it.
Don't even have Instagram, and I figured you out there, Kyle. Yeah, I got you. I'll have a vodka Red Bull at the pub next time.
Exactly. Kyle would say that, though, wouldn't he? That's a Kyle thing to say. But I don't think he is timid, sir. Now, Arnie _1978 says, play the man and get the ball into the box. Simple, really. He's not a pacey player playing off the last defender's shoulder like a Vardy, so play to his strengths.
How do you know he's American?
I don't. I just felt like doing a Yankee accent.
He's probably not even American.
Well, we have got 60% of our listeners are American.
All right, fair enough.
So I'll
do the next one then.
Okay, then so what's
Snoogan's 1937?
Oh, where's Snoogan's 1937 going to come from? I can't wait to hear this one.
Snoogie. That's what his nickname is.
Snoogie
was like... okay.
Go for it, mate.
Appropriate, Adam. This is going out to the wider community of people. Do not be offensive. The greater world don't know you and will not find it funny. I think he doesn't get his chance. Also, they don't set him up to succeed.
Yeah, they don't, do they? They don't. They don't set him up to succeed.
They don't take him up to succeed.
They don't ever. They don't. And don't forget your Lucky Charms.
Oh my gosh, Vince McMahon is the next one.
No, Gaza McMahon, dude. It's not Vince McMahon. But I tell you what, I want to hear you do it in a wrestler voice.
Looks like Moyes is saving his best team for the League Cup this year. Get your money on us winning the Carabao Cup, just like me, Triple H.
That was terrible. Oh my gosh. And what's what? Can you say the next one?
Maz V, West Ham fan.
He's German, is he?
No, actually, this guy's going to be from India.
Oh, bloody hell. Well, I want to do it, please.
Yeah, that's right. Hang on a minute. Is this... Wait. Before you do this, is this actually okay? I think it is, but I'm not sure. Is it okay?
I think it's okay. I think it's all right.
Because we're just doing accents. Okay.
We're just doing accents.
I just want to double check.
We love everybody from all around the world. We're just doing silly accents.
Yeah, okay, go. All right. Okay, then. Go on, then.
I know he only come on for a couple of minutes against Charlton. But he did throw himself about a bit. I reckon he's got some fight in him. I hope he can improve as I like him.
Oh, nice.
There you go. See, there was nothing bad about that, was there? Of course, you couldn't see my head going side to side the whole time I was saying it, could you?
Nope, I could not.
I want to hear Stomp Trick. What does Stomp Trick have to say?
I will say I most agree with Stomp Trick. It could have been my secret persona on Instagram even. So never been placed in his best position, so won't ever see his true potential. And I agree.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. We've been saying that since he's been with us, really, haven't we?
We have. Is it time, mate?
You know what? I hear the revving of NASCAR engines in the background.
No, that's my housemate revving the engine because he wants us to go to Andy's.
Oh, look! There's a gentleman in the car, and it looks like his name might possibly be Jack Gambardella.
Under my Gambardella, Ella, A. Okay. Okay, cut that bit out. Okay, at number 14, we're nearly at the top 10. Enner Valencia's second appearance on the list. And what an achievement it is. In March 2015, he suffered one of the strangest injuries you'll ever see. Some say it was a mug, some say it was a teacup, but the injury is still shrouded in mystery.
I don't remember that. Do you remember that?
Yeah, they see that it was like back page and everything. It's like injured on a saucer or a teacup. Mixed reports. But yeah, embarrassing.
Do you think it was the Mad Hatter that did it? You think he was having a party with the March Hare? Who would have been the March Hare at the time back in 2015?
Oh, gosh. The March Hare. I've not. Andy Carroll.
Well, who would have been the Mad Hatter?
Andy Carroll.
Is everybody that I ask going to be Andy Carroll?
Andy Carroll?
Yeah, then go to 13 then, mate.
The 1991 season ended in a promotion for West Ham. But we still managed to do a West Ham. We were top with 4 games to play before Oxford took us over. Oxford lost their last 2 games, meaning with a home win over Notts County, we could win the title. And we lost 2-1. Of course we did. Okay, number 2. In number 12, West Ham shithoused their way into the 2015-16 Europa League via the Fair Play League. After being rewarded for behaving so well, we decided to let out all of our anger from the previous year, and we got 6 red cards in the first 10 games of the season.
Here's one for you. Who got the first red card?
Thomas Repka? No, that was way too late. Wait. James Tompkins.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes!
So Hammers Polls, the best thing that I've ever heard is that they've actually got 10,000 viewers now on their YouTube channel, which is brilliant. I'm so happy.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
That's okay. It's okay. I understand that. I mean, I let you have your moment of glory there.
No, I mean, like, you know, I'm some of those views as well.
Yeah, I know, but I did have my moment of glory. You know, I did. On Snap Poll Saturday the other week. Where,
what are you talking about?
I'm talking about Snap Poll Saturday the other week when we did it. And your question was a boring question, which was, when matches resume with fans, would you feel safe going to the London Stadium?
How is that my voice?
Is the way I do it. It's the way I do it. Ref. And I only got 90 votes for that. I only got 90 votes for that. Whereas another person that co-hosts the podcast said, who is your prediction for Hammer of the Year? Okay. And
after one game of the season.
Well, it still got more votes than you, didn't it? I got 144, so I'm winning the Snap Poll Saturday Challenge.
Well, West Ham won the FA Cup in 1980, so they're the cup winners. Why does that not matter? That doesn't matter because last week, this current week that just went, I smashed you. I absolutely destroyed you. So I'm the current Snap Polls champion. Play my entrance music.
No, hold on. What do you mean you destroyed me last week? I didn't do it last week. Did you do it?
Yeah, of course I did it. And I won.
That doesn't count. No. It doesn't count. You're certainly not. You're not the champion.
Every single week.
You're not the champion. Hey, listen, I got in touch with you the week before and said, Adam, don't forget to do the Snap Poll Saturday.
Exactly.
You didn't send me a text or anything, you rotten bugger.
Well, no, because winning's more important.
Oh, you rotten, slimy little cheat. How many votes did you get? What was your question the other week?
Honestly, I don't even remember. And I don't remember how many points. No, because here's what honestly happened. Because remember, I was in Vegas. And all of a sudden, I loaded up Twitter and I'm like, Snap Polls. Oh, man, I need to write something. And it was in Vegas, and 100% of the time in Vegas, I wasn't 100% sober. So I was like, quick, come up with something. I genuinely can't tell you what I wrote. It was a yes or no question. It was worded really badly, but it was a question and it got votes, and therefore I'm the current champion.
No, you're not the champion, mate. It won a piece.
Yeah, but I'm the current holder of the
You're
winner
not a champion.
of Snap Polls.
You're not a champion.
I was born a champion.
You're not a champion. You won one by default, and I won one by competition.
Okay. 3 points are 3 points, mate. No one cares how they were given.
Hey, but who would you have chosen as Hammer of the Year between those four? Who would you like to see do it? Souček, Bowen, Rice, or another?
Rice. No, hang on. Who would I like to see get it?
Yeah.
Declan Rice. And there's only for one reason, because that would have meant that he would have stayed for the whole season. So that's literally the only reason I would vote him.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, I don't think he's sticking with us, bless him.
I mean, I think we'll have him until Christmas now. I do think. I hope.
Oh, I bloody hope so.
Well, is it?
Now
are there any other polls?
We got one we could read, but now I'm so depressed that we talked about Declan Rice that I don't know if I even want to do it. Oh, here's one for you. Here. Tony Pearson, 2, who has no life, as I've said many times on the podcast, because all he does is hammers bowls. He says, with the positive COVID tests, we lose Diop for Sunday. If the game goes ahead, who takes his spot? Rice to centre back temporarily, play Balbuena, or try someone else, and if so, who?
Nah, I'd say Rice. Yeah, I'd say Rice. Rice centre back. But it'll be Balbuena.
I would say play Balbuena because I think we need Rice in that midfield.
I think it will be Balbuena, but I would rather us play Rice there.
Yeah, I'd be happy with either choice, to be quite frank. I really would.
Yeah, I would as well, to be quite Adam.
There's still a day left in the poll while we're recording this, but 52% say Balbuena, 36% say Rice, and 11% have got no clue.
More than 11% of West Ham fans have got no clue, mate.
No clue whatsoever. No clue whatsoever. But if you guys are out there in Twitter world, don't forget to check out Hammers Polls. Follow them. They're a good bunch of guys. They're at Hammers Polls, at Hammers Polls, should I say, and also at hammerspolls.com. So good geezers. Geezer.
Sure.
And congratulations once again on 10,000 views.
10,000, baby. Woo!
Presented by Hammers Polls.
All right, now it's time for the new stupid section that you come up with.
Well, it's not a stupid section. It's not even a section.
I've ever listened. I nearly stopped listening because of it.
I think the Facebook group of the week is actually a good deal because, as we discussed on the last episode with the intelligent co-host that I had, a lot of people are really living their lives vicariously online from West Ham, and I think Becky might have said the fact that it's Facebook is it's got like a warm fuzzy feeling. So we're putting these out there so people can go check out some of these, and we'll put the link up in the show notes on the podcast as well. But this week we're featuring American Hammers.
Oh, I think I'm in that group.
I think you are, actually.
Oh, that's a really good group. This is a great idea. Yeah, good group.
They've been around actually as long as our group, the Dallas Hammers, has been around. They've been around since June 16th, 2015. And it's not an overly big group. So it's actually, you find it's the same people that post in it all the time, I think, a lot of the time. It's 969 members. Do you know any of the admins from it?
No, I don't think I do.
Jake
Murphy rings a bell, though.
Yeah, Jake Slagle I've chatted to a couple of times, I think, on American Hammers TV. And Chaz Schick I've chatted to a whole bunch of times. He's the lad that set up, what was it? He set up the San Diego Hammers, and he also set up the Maryland Hammers.
Oh, wow.
So, good lad. But they actually say they're a group for all West Ham fans on the other side of the pond to connect with each other. It's a place to discuss all things West Ham and find a local group near you. They actually have a listing on their Facebook group. So check them out. They're a real good bunch of guys, and just jump into one of the conversations. So there's some good people in there. Not a lot of negativity. I will say that.
That's surprising.
Well, there's a lot of negativity everywhere right now, but I mean, compared to some of the groups that are out there, it's a real good positive group. Good bunch of lads.
Jolly good.
We've got a special segment coming up next, haven't we?
Well, I don't know. We've got a special person in the segment.
We have? Well, I know. Well, should we just go for the bagheads and let people figure it out for themselves when we get the other side of the theme music?
Yeah, we can try. I've just to let you know, I've really planned this really, really well.
Last minute?
Maybe I'm still planning it.
You're still planning it, are you?
That's all right. I can improvise.
Okie doke. Well, then let's hear some bagheads.
Everyone wants to know, who is today's baghead?
Bagheads!
So, who is it then?
Hang on. Hello.
Hey, hello.
Thank you so much for coming on our amazing podcast. You must have heard about our reputation.
I just didn't have anything else to do.
I guess you're stuck in a room now, aren't you?
Yeah. The missus is she's leaving my tea and biscuits outside the bedroom door.
I thought you were about to say she's leaving you. I was going to say, oh crap, that's an exclusive.
She said if I came anywhere near her, she would. So
Yeah, well, I hope you do get better soon.
Bloody brilliant win we had. Didn't I do a fantastic job with the squad on the Caribbean Cup?
Yeah, it was really good to beat League One opposition. Really, should be really proud of yourself.
Yeah, I've got to tell you, Haller has really found this level. He really has. He's unbelievable.
You're doing the best to get the best out of him as well.
So you did this. You did this thing here. Excuse me, I'm just not feeling too good. What am I supposed to be doing on this silly thing?
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I know we've only got you for another few minutes. So you obviously been a West Ham fan your whole life. So we're going to talk about.
Don't insult my intelligence. Please do not insult my intelligence, lad. I have been supporting one of the best Scottish teams to ever come down the pike, Liverpool.
Okay, so this player, legend, joined West Ham in 2005.
2005.
Yes.
I was back at Everton at that time. It was bloody incredible. It was unbelievable. Winning everything.
Okay.
All I do is win. Win.
Okay, look, excuse me, Mr.
2005.
Moyes. I've had you on this for a reason, and it's not to tell us about your former
Scotty Parker
is incorrect. I mean, we're learning. So this player signed for West Ham United in 2012.
You just said he played for West Ham United in 2005. You're trying to confuse me, you rotten sod.
Probably not hard. So yeah, this player signed for West Ham August 1st, 2012.
August 12th, 2012.
No, August 1st. Did I say August 12th?
Is that an Old English money or brand new?
Guys, stop thinking.
Hold on. I'm going to have a sip myself.
Excuse me, Mr. Moyes, but I really do want to go and get frozen custard, and you're delaying me.
Okay, August 12th. Who started for this in August 12th?
I will say, because I have got more on this. I did prep.
Kevin Nolan.
Wait, you haven't heard the rest of it yet? And
I thought that was the whole question. You're taking your time, ain't you?
Oh, my gosh. All right,
anyway. As bad as Anderson with his passing.
He made 214 appearances for West Ham United, scoring 9 goals.
Winston Reid
is incorrect.
Shite.
Now, when he joined West Ham in 2005, he did something very rare and joined with a friend.
Oh, look, you're confusing me, lad. You said he signed for us. Did he re-sign in 2012?
Sorry, let me just say that again.
You're confusing a poor Scotsman here.
When he signed for us in 2005, he signed with a friend.
Signed with a friend.
We'd previously tried to sign him on his own, but in the end, we paid a lot more money and decided to sign him and one of his mates.
One ginger pilly. There's only one ginger pilly. One ginger pilly. There's only one ginger pilly. Am I right?
You are correct.
Bloody amazing, lad. I'm amazing. I told you all I do is win. Oh, bloody hell.
You should probably go now. And besides, the money we've paid for you, that cameo is up. So
that's the missus knocking at the door with me morning breakfast anyway.
Your morning breakfast?
I like to chat every morning with three shredded wheat.
Did you just say your morning breakfast?
Aye.
Can you say what other breakfasts do you have, Mr. Moyes?
I have my lunchtime breakfast. I have my dinner breakfast. And each one of them I have a good helping of haggis with it. I'm all-day breakfast, getting my belly baby. Aye, come on you irons, and I'll be back soon. I'll be fit and healthy, and we're going to win, and going to win everything. And by the way, I hate that guy, David Sullivan.
Did you guess today's baghead? Message us on social media and let us know how long it took you.
Wayne, Come back.
Has he gone? Is he gone?
Of this guy.
Is he gone?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Is he gone?
The chance of me getting my ice cream, Frocuss. Is it called Frocuss? Because you say Froyo
frozen,
right?
No, frozen custard, mate.
Is it Frocuss?
No, I think it's just frozen custard, mate.
Is it Froca?
No.
But isn't frozen yogurt is Froyo?
Yeah, that's Froyo, but
so
that came after.
Froca. Cool, Froca.
Yeah.
So,
do you want your Froca in a cup or do you want your Froca in a cone? That is disgusting.
I want my Froca in a bowl.
You know what? If Moise was back here, you could say, you want your Froca? I'll cut your Fro for you.
You can't do a Scottish accent, mate. Your Scottish accent's crap. You can't do it. You can't do a Scottish accent.
I can't do it.
I do want to shout out Anthony Duran. He told me that he had a nice few drinks while he watched West Ham destroy Hull City. So
very nice.
You know,
he's definitely our number one fan, isn't he? He's a brilliant lad.
I don't like to rank people, but yes.
But he's our number one.
But I won't rank anyone ever again because I don't like to do that.
No, but I mean, look, we can say his son's our number one fan then, not him.
No, he's definitely out. His son's not. He's like our number 6 fan.
That is really evil. That is really evil.
No, it's not.
Kid.
I mean, no. Anyway, thank you for listening, and thank you to the rest of our listeners. Thank you so much for putting up with Rebecca last week. I am so, from the bottom of my heart, I know it must have been a painful hour, and I'm so happy to be back.
I did the whole episode, so
if it wasn't so late, I would genuinely call her now and just like to be funny, and then when she answers, just say something. In fact,
that would be something new for you.
Yeah, she'd go mad then, but it would be funny.
We should also thank our partners at Hammers Poles and ComeOnYourIrons.com.
Yep, and did you Hammers Poles? Thank you, Hammers Poles. Did you already say that? Sorry, I was distracted by trying to.
Are you having some short-term? You're having really major short-term memory loss now. Really major. I mean, I know you don't listen to me.
She's awake. Hang on. Let's sneakily put her on the podcast, but let's not tell her she's on until she listens to it, and then we'll see if she actually does listen to it.
Okay.
Shh.
Can I talk?
No. She probably won't answer.
Her husband will probably answer and say, who the hell's this guy?
She's like, what's he doing ringing me at 4?
Hello, what are you ringing me for?
No, you meant to say, what are you ringing me for at 4?
No. What do you want?
Okay, I've just got to tell you, why the hell are you still awake? That's why I'm actually calling you.
Have you rung me to ask me why I'm awake?
That's why I text you to say, are you awake? Because if you were, I was going to phone you up to tell you off for not going to sleep.
Are you awake? It's very unimportant. Why the f*** are you awake?
Well, that's why it's unimportant, because it's to check if you're awake. And if you weren't, then great.
Is this what we do now? Are you, like, is this what's going to happen? You're just going to you randomly text, are you awake? And you're going to tell me off.
No, I just look. You're not. You need your sleep. Okay, you need to go to sleep to get your strength. You had a great performance doing the questions for Hammer Shots.
You had a great performance.
But will you go to bed?
I'm sitting up with these two on Discord.
Oh my gosh. Well,
I'm on mute. They can't hear me, but they're watching me like have this conversation.
I bet they're watching you.
They're watching me have this conversation with you, but they can't hear it.
Oh, I bet they're gutted. Well, tell them it was something good and then go to bed, okay?
All right, I will.
All right, stay positive. Love your life.
Bye.
Bye. Yes.
That was brilliant.
That was really good. Okay, so
what is she doing up at 4:15 in the morning?
Charlie and Tom, like the Hammers chat they always are up ridiculously late.
They are mental. You have to get up early in the morning, don't you?
Yeah, I've got to be up at 5. I've got 6 a.m. meeting. So
cool.
Yeah.
Well, listen then. Thank all of our listeners, like you always have to do.
I already did. Thank you. I love you.
Oh, okay. And don't forget to go to Apple Podcasts and rate and review us. And
please do.
What are you drinking?
I finished it now. I was drinking some Godiva white chocolate liqueur.
Oh, I'm drinking this amazing Jameson with infused coffee in it. It's called Cold Brew. It's so bloody good with just a drop of water in it.
Well, I want a cold froca, so can we wrap this up, please?
There's only one thing left to say then, mate. Cheers!
Bubbles in the air, they fly and so high, but my dreams they fade and die. Legends always hiding, I look everywhere. I forever bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. I forever bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. I forever bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. They fly and so high, but my dreams they fade and die. Fortune's always hiding, I look everywhere. I forever bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. I forever bubbles, pretty bubbles.